Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly reading for August 24th through to the 30th. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a general reading, so the messages are not going to resonate for everyone, so take what fits, leave what doesn't, and check out your moon and rising sign readings for a more complete picture of the energy around you. So during this reading, I'm going to be looking at past energies, and then I'm going to look at current energy and near future energy, and I'm going to pull a card for the overall energy for the week for you. And I will pull clarifiers for each of those cards, and I'm going to wrap up the reading with 2 Archangel Power Tarot cards. So Taurus, let's see what energies are in store for you. Okay, so Taurus, what have we got going on? Okay, so you have the 10 of Wands. This is your past energy here. So you have the 10 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and you have the Moon. Your current energies are the Queen of Swords, Strength, and the King of Pentacles. Your future energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Hermit. And the overall energy is the 2 of Pentacles. So Taurus, some pretty good cards here. Some nice energies here. And some really nice major arcana here as well. Okay, so with the 2 of Pentacles, so Taurus, for this week, you could have a choice to make. You could have a choice that you have to make. You could be, toying between 2 different ideas or 2 different things. Whether or not that's money, career, finance for you, or that's relationships. Relationships doesn't always have to be romantic relationships. Can also be friendships, colleagues, family members. But there's some kind of choice to make here. But you could also just simply be very busy because this is a card of multitasking, about weighing your many options. That's where the choice comes in, or just multitasking and being super busy. You see he's balancing on 1 foot. He's also juggling 2 pentacles. There's 2 ships coming in. He's looking off to the side. Something's captured his attention over there. So you've got a lot of things on the go. So for some of you, you're just super busy right now. And I think that's how it plays out for many of you because you do have this 10 of Wands. Now, this isn't that past energy, so it's an energy that's wrapping up. But this is about being stressed, overly stressed, overburdened, having a lot of responsibilities. But I feel like you received some kind of message or information here about something. So a possible new project that you could partake in, or some kind of a creative idea. You perhaps could have received some kind of creative idea. But I do feel like you're listening to your intuition. So, or even with this information that came in, it could have brought something to your attention, because sometimes the moon is about the things that are hidden in secret. And we will find out more as we pull clarifiers for that. But in this week here, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Strength, and you have the King of Pentacles. So you have a very strong major arcana here with Strength, and this is really about you having inner clarity, inner strength, having self-confidence, self-respect, self-love, and really and having that inner strength to move forward, continue something, or even change directions with some area of your life, whether that's money, career, finance, or it's relationships. I'm not seeing a lot of relationship energy here. So for many of you, this will be about projects, money, career, finance. Could even be about your health and wellness. But you have these 2 court cards here, and kings and queens are masters of the energy of their suit. And the Queen of Swords, this is about the intellect, the mind. She's very logical in how she operates. She appreciates truth. She's very self-sufficient, extremely self-sufficient. There's no BS with her, and she moves forward very precisely and concisely. And then you have the King of Pentacles, who is someone that's he has the energy of being very solid and practical. He's very stable, centered. He's able to provide abundance in all areas of his life, not just money, not just his home and the luxuries of the home, but also in his relationships as well. There's abundance in all areas of his life. And because he has that that ability to be patient, and he's got that work ethic of working very hard to achieve everything that he wants to achieve, even if it takes a long period of time. So he's committed to the end goal. So this is, I feel like you have something that you're doing or you're working on, whether or not it's your money in your personal life or it's your money, career, or finance, that's requiring you to dig deep and find that inner strength. And this is what you're bringing forward, is this Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles energy. You're being very stable and reliable and practical, and there's no BS about it. You know exactly where it is that you want to go, Taurus. And in your near future, you have the Wheel, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. So this kind of energy is going to bring you, it brings in the Wheel of Fortune here, a turning point, good luck coming your way, and good karma coming towards you. Is that what goes around comes around? So as you're putting that effort in, you're going to be rewarded for that effort, and it looks like there's some kind of an opportunity that comes with that. So the Ace of Cups can represent it's emotional energy, it's water energy, so it can represent new opportunities, so new seeds growing, like a baby, a relationship, a proposal, a marriage, but it can also be an opportunity for financial gain as well, but it would be one that gives you emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. It has that feeling of kind of tying into your life purpose or why you're here on this planet. And you're gaining wisdom by doing soul searching. You're going within for clarity. You're on a quest for your own personal truth and what it is that you want and how you want to move forward in your life in the future. So we're going to start pulling some clarifiers here. See if we can whittle out some of the information and get a little bit more specific. So again, whether or not it's your relationships, this resonates as relationships or money, career, finance, that's going to be individual. So the Two of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So very fiery, passionate energy here coming forward. So whatever you're busy doing or whatever choices you have to make, it's, again, you have the Queen of Swords here, you have the King of Swords. Very focused and determined, very strategic in how you're making your decisions and how it is that you're juggling different things. But you're very passionate about what you're doing here. You have this Ace of Wands. So there's opportunities that are around you, or potentials that are around you, those seeds that you can plant, nurture, and grow and turn into something wonderful. But it's a seed of passion, of creativity, of inspiration with this Ace of Wands here. And this is the stuff that you're focused on, you're thinking about here. And with the Queen of Wands, this is about you being very confident and self-assured in what it is that you're doing and all the things that you have on the go. Taurus, I feel like you're doing stuff, whatever you've got going on in your life, it's very thought out and well planned in what you're doing, and it's something you're excited and passionate about. So with this past energy, it's being clarified by, this is the Ten of Wands, this stress, this being burdened. It's clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So this being a 10, 10s always represent the ending of an energy cycle. So this is about stress and burdens. They were wrapping up. You feeling overburdened, stressed, exhausted. It wrapped up in the past, but it was making you feel like very tired here. You were feeling, you could even have been worrying a lot with this Five of Pentacles and this Nine of Swords, to the point it was keeping you up at night. You were really stuck in the thoughts in your head. And perhaps with this Five of Pentacles, you might even have had to have reached out for help and had someone help you get through this. But because you also have the Three of Cups here, and this represents your circle of friends and support group. It can be about celebrations, but really it's about the circle of support that's around you. So I feel like, that's your friends, you had a support system that helped you to overcome some of the stress and burdens that you were dealing with before, Taurus. With this Page of Wands, you have the King of Cups, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Four of Swords. So you did have to do some soul searching here with this Four of Swords. It can be a card of rest as well. So after these stress and burdens, you needed some time for yourself, but it's also about collecting your thoughts. You see he's sitting in a meditative kind of pose here, and that light behind him is about illumination. So you kind of went within. You were taking some time out for yourself so you could kind of recoup, recover, and focus and go within a little bit. So rather than focusing on the things that you might have had to let go and release, you are focusing on the things that you still had and had to look forward to. And you're able to refine that passion with that Page of Wands, or some kind of information came in that really kind of gave you that little spark of creativity, and you felt like you really emotionally connected to that with this King of Cups here. And it was in line with what you want to do. So you have the Moon being clarified by the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So as you go within, the Moon is also about following your intuition, trusting your intuition, and going within. But it's also about you making voluntary changes too. And the changes that you made were very quick in action, because you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here clarifying it. So it's something that the voluntary changes you were making were so you could move towards stability, and so you could move towards something that gave you emotional fulfillment. If this doesn't represent that for you, then this can be offers coming in, offer for a stable relationship. The Knight of Cups can sometimes be seen as Prince or Princess Charming coming in to sweep you off your feet. And with this Knight of Pentacles here, that offer would be one that is stable and has the opportunity for longevity. So even if you're partnered, this could be a renewal of that kind of relationship energy. But you had to make some kind of decision or choice here, or compromise. And I feel like this was a compromise with yourself. With that Moon energy and that internal kind of energy of the hidden, that you made a compromise. Like, you've decided that you didn't want this anymore, the stress burden side of it, and that you wanted to change and move into a new direction, Taurus. Now with the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords. So for some of you, I feel like you could have been stuck in your head a little bit and feeling kind of trapped with your thoughts. And you felt the need to protect yourself and defend yourself. Perhaps defend your choices here. But you didn't, I feel like you didn't stay long stuck in your head, or you're not going to stay long stuck in your head. And it'll be things that as you're feeling like you need to defend yourself, that's going to create your thoughts from spinning and make your thoughts start spinning, and that's what's going to make you feel like you're a little bit trapped or imprisoned by your own mind. But with this Queen of Swords here, you have that clarity. So it's about seeking your own inner truth here. She has that sword of truth and finding your passion. Again, King of Wands, very charismatic, courageous, powerful, bold. He moves forward in a very, he takes chances. He seizes the opportunities when they come his way. He doesn't let anything go past him. And when he seizes the opportunity, he takes chances on those opportunities. They're never a sure thing, but he always comes out successful because he has that determination and that charisma and that courage to move forward in that way. And that's also about you following your inner strength too, and knowing that you have that ability to do that, Taurus. Strength is being clarified by the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So again, you see this seed. As you go within and use your inner strength, as you move forward with whatever area of your life this is, it's about creating stability. That opportunity for stability will come in, and that opportunity for that emotional fulfillment, that surprise gift. And I feel like this opportunity for stability, or this seed that you can plant to build stability and security in your life, has the surprise gift of also having emotional fulfillment for you, because you have this Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups can be about feeling a little bit apathetic or apathy, because, you know, if you're focusing on these cups here, but if you do that too much and focusing on the things that you might have had to have given up in the past here, because you do have the Three of Swords, and this is a card of loss and feeling that loss quite acutely. So anything that you may have had to give up to change some kind of direction in your life. So even if it was giving up those stresses and burdens, like all those activities, if you had multiple activities going on and you had to lighten the load a little bit and release some things, you could kind of be maybe regretting some of your choices with this Three of Swords and this Four of Cups, but you shouldn't be, because there is a surprise gift coming in that will give you emotional fulfillment with that, and that opportunity to grow stability and security in your life by releasing things and focusing on the new that's coming in for you, Taurus. With the King of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Hangman, and we have the Chariot. So, you know, you're moving forward in a very focused and determined way. I mean, the King of Pentacles, he's very practical. Again, he's very solid, reliable in how he moves forward. And with the Chariot, this is only adding to that focused determination and what direction you want to go in. So you're making fast changes, and you know you're headed towards success. And this whole experience that you've had, it's really changed your perspective and given you some insight and some wisdom, some valuable wisdom here with this Hanged Man. And it looks like there's an offer coming in, or a message that comes in for you, or information that comes in for emotional fulfillment. You have the Page of Cups here, and so this can be an offer for love again. So for some of you, this will represent a love reading or relationship reading. It doesn't have to even be love. It can be a relationship where you have a deep connection with someone, which can also represent friendships. It doesn't have to be romantic love, but there's some kind of offer being presented to you, or a message coming in that's being presented to you related to something that's going to give you emotional fulfillment. So that can be in the relationship field, but it can also be in the area of what it is that you do, a side project, a hobby. So anything like that. It could be, it's again individual for each of you. The wheel is being clarified by the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So again, the wheel represents a turning point for you, and with the Two of Cups, this again can be romantic love that's come in, or a deep connection with someone, some kind of a partnership, some kind of a connection with an individual. So for some of you, this will be a deep connection or a deepening of a connection with someone romantically. It can also be a friendship or a partnership, or just working with other people, and you're working with someone that you have this really deep intuitive connection with. And from that connection, you know, you're getting mental clarity on some aspect of your life. So whether or not that's relationships, again, could be business as well, if this represents some kind of a business partnership, or even friendships as well. But information, you have the Page of Swords here, and the Page of Swords is truth being realized. I feel like the turning point is an inner truth that you have realized, Taurus. Whether or not it's about this person. So again, this could even be someone, this offer that comes in, if it is a romantic offer that comes in, it could be someone that you've already known and you never looked at them that way before. Or again, it could be a deepening of a current relationship that you have. Perhaps you are this truth that is being, this inner truth that is being realized by you is you're kind of renewing your connection with someone. You're relearning things about them. You're finding out about things about them that you never knew, even though you've been in a relationship with them for a while. Now, the Ace of Cups is being clarified by the Queen of Cups, a very healing energy, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay. So again, for some of you, this offer is an offer of love coming in. Again, could already be someone that you're partnered with, or it could be a new love, and again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can just be a deep connection with another one, a soulmate. That's not a romantic soulmate, but even a deep friendship here with the Lovers. But I feel for many of you, it is about your current relationship with someone deepening, or a new relationship coming in, because you have the Knight of Wands, and that indicates passion coming in. That lust, free-spirited kind of energy and it's with this Ace. It's clarifying the Ace of Cups. It's also with the Lovers here, and it's with the Queen of Cups. And Cups, again, is emotional fulfillment. She's a very nurturing, healing, supportive energy. So if it is about a relationship, this relationship has a healing quality to it. It's very nurturing for your soul. It's good for you. It really inspires and triggers your passions and it kind of lights that fire, or it's a renewal of that energy. If you're already partnered. And but for others of you where it's not that, and this is money, more of a money, career, finance, this can be about you being really inspired to tap into your creativity. And you have a choice to make here, and you're listening to your intuition as you move forward in that choice that you're making, or that decision you're making. Now with the Hermit, we have the Empress, we have Death, and we have the Devil. Wow. Okay. Okay, so the soul searching that you're doing, or that you will be doing, because this is in the future here, it leads to abundance and fertility and creation for you, which is great. And it will lead to some kind of a transformation. You are literally transforming here, and you can see that with the Hermit. You can see that with the Moon. You can see it with a lot of the cards here, that you are undergoing transformation, Taurus. Now the one thing I'm going to bring up, because these last 4 cards are all major arcana cards. The one thing I'm going to say is that even though this is a weekly reading, major arcana aren't day-to-day energies. These are energies that can play out for weeks, months, even years. So it's something that is started in this, or in that week, because again, this is the near future coming in, but it started. But it's something that's going to stay with you for quite a while. Like, you'll be working through this energy. This is a big life lesson, a big goal, a big chapter in your life. But as you do that soul searching, you're going to realize things about yourself and I believe that part of that soul searching with this Hermit and you going within is creating that transformation, because death is all about transformation and rebirth. So it's about you bringing some things in your life to an end. And I believe what you're bringing to an end in your life is anyone that is not supportive of you, anything or anyone that holds you back, whether or not that's a behavior, whether or not that is the way you think, the way you look at things, people in your life, how you do things, habits that you have, spending habits you might have. Like, that's just an example. Being a workaholic is another example. But anything that doesn't uplift you, doesn't bring out the best in you, I feel like you're working on releasing that with that Hermit energy. You're going in to really dig deep and figure out the things that aren't serving you, so you can release that, transform that energy, and rebirth into abundance here with the Empress. And really with this fertile energy here, this is really about you creating your abundance and creating your own future, Taurus. So powerful, powerful ending here with those cards, but it's still a beautiful reading, Taurus. So it looks like this is in the near future. So even into September, the very last week, into September, the first week of September, that you're going to be starting to make some transformations in your life with this near future energy. But it's good. There's a lot of positive emotional energy here. So whatever changes you're making, I feel like it's for the better. And again, I feel like that Devil card is more about a release and transformation of that kind of energy, and that doesn't serve you. So you have the 3 of Michael here. And you have Divine Guidance here as your Archangel Power Tarot cards. So with 3 of Michael, this is really about you releasing the past. So I really feel like this is about you releasing that devil energy there and transforming it, because you're going to grow from the situation, or you're going to grow from realizing the things that no longer serve you or that don't uplift you. And time will help you to heal that energy and transform that energy. You can see that here with this 3 of Michael here. And then with Divine Guidance, this is about you searching for meaning in life. And that's really what that Hermit is about. You considering taking a different approach to things. And that's you transforming that energy here with death and rebirthing into something new. So with Divine Guidance, though, it does recommend and advise that you surround yourself with wise friends or teachers, people that have been through what you're going through and can offer guidance and advice, and even just a support for you and a support system for you. So Taurus, this concludes your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.